Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and the Season of Mastery. Luckily, I was able to find the timed quest that we had to abandon previously, because obviously what happened was I walked in here, I grabbed the quest, didn't see that it was a timer, and then failed the quest. So we're going to grab this when we go do the Rethban Ore,
Safe travels,
which I think was a little bit of a higher level. There it is, it's listed under Stormwind City. Yeah, that's orange. So whenever we go to do this, we will take this timed quest here. But I wanted to let you guys know that I did figure out what quest it was and where it came from. And by figure out, I mean I happened to see that guy and then I clicked on him. Alright, what we are going to do today is head south. Let's go south. We're going to find some murlocs along the coast of the lake. And we're going to fight them. And if we're really lucky, there will be enough spawning that we will be able to fight them one after the next. We kind of keep running into this situation where we have to camp out near where we know enemies will spawn. And then we have to wait for them to spawn. And on top of slowing us down, it's just kind of boring and tedious. And obviously that's part of what happens, but I'm hoping that as more people level past me, that it'll be less and less of an issue as we go on. Just gonna ignore any dragon whelps we pull. I'm sure somebody who needs them will love to pull them off of us and handle that for us. Okay, I see a field of dead murloc bodies, so yeah, I think we have found our spot here. The fact that we were able to run up and attack one immediately without having to wait, I will take that as a good sign. Probably gonna want to use hamstring here religiously, because, you know, them being murlocs, I'm sure they're gonna run. Are we in combat? We're in combat with something, I don't know what. So we need 8 murloc fins, and obviously, doesn't need to be said, but we'll say it anyway, it's not going to be a 100% drop rate. Oh, we're also getting the spotted sunfish, so I'll be able to complete this quest even though I have not leveled up fishing, and I don't know when or if I will level up fishing. I don't know if leveling up things like fishing and cooking, if that's going to be something I want to do in a season, in a seasonal model, where this character, once this season's over, this character is going to get parked on a classic era realm and probably not touched again. And like, that sounds really bad. But I'm 100% sure we're going to have a ton of fun in this season, but that's kind of the nature of the seasons, right? Is that once a season's over, another season's going to start. At least, I hope that's how it works. That's kind of what I need for the seasonal concept to be successful to me. I don't want to have a lot of time where I'm lamenting the end of a character, you know what I mean? I want one season to end. And as that season is concluding, I want to know the season that's coming next so that I can plan for it. And then I want the season to start the day that the Season of Mastery ends. So that we don't have to spend too long realizing, oh yeah, hey, this character that we just spent 150 hours with, yeah, that character is just going to sit now. Season is over. That's kind of how I feel about it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna level cooking or fishing. And maybe it will be something that we focus on in a different season. Maybe there will even be a season mechanic that makes it better to focus on it later. Like some kind of increase to crafting. The season of crafting, where all crafting costs half as much to level it up. New mats are available. I don't know, I'm not a big crafter, so I don't really know what would be cool to see in a season of crafting, but maybe no restrictions on how many professions you can take. That would be an awesome thing for a season of crafting. So yeah, maybe later on there will be opportunity to do cooking and fishing, but I don't think I'm going to do it this time. This is a decent respawn rate. We've been getting kind of lucky. Obviously, that was not a lucky attempt at a pull. We should have realized that there was a fireball in progress. But yeah, this has been good. I like this. They're respawning pretty quickly, but they're lower level than us. They're not totally farmed out because they are respawning really quick. This I don't mind. I've kind of started to learn that you have to be happy with a high respawn rate because the alternative is that you're wasting a lot of time standing around. We could probably get out here to get one of these guys. Got this guy. We pulled him off of somebody, but I think they're fighting something else, so... I feel like we keep stealing enemies from this druid, so... Galinda, if you're out there, man, I'm sorry. It's not intentional. I know it looks like it is because I'm targeting what you're targeting and then I'm attacking it, but... it's not. And also, like, if I could look at what we're doing and realize that I'm targeting this one over here, but... Apparently she pulled aggro off of us. Okay, we need, if we can, maybe by the grace of the respawn rate, maybe we need to eat a little bit and get our health back up. And while we're doing that, I obviously need to drink a little bit more coffee. Okay. This is not restoring our health very quickly. That's for sure. Our inventory is full, which seems like a tactical miscalculation on my part. What have we done here? And what can we do about it? We could do this. And we can open up some of these clams. There we go. Okay, that'll have to do. The good thing is, we have all of the fins we need. However, I'm tempted to stay in the area to see if we can get the rest of the spotted sunfish. I think that's what we'll do. The respawn rate is good enough, our kill rate is high enough. I think we can stay here. Nope, I was gonna tag that one, then I saw that there were two others with it. Yeah, let's fall back a little bit here since there are no other players here currently. Let's fall way back over here, away from these other guys. We gotta be careful of this pack of 3 here. That would be the end of us. It would end gruesomely. Yeah, see, we're at the point where I have to open these pretty much immediately to free up the space. Oh great, now we got a pearl that takes up its own slot. Okay, let's try to finish this up quickly. I think we just saved a gnome. I hope he didn't have too many other things on his aggro chain. Yeah, we're still in combat. That's never a great sign. There we go, that's better. Pretty sure we might have got the tag on that one back there. I'm not going to check right now, but I feel like our lightning bolt might have hit it before the other player did. Nope, they got it. Good. As you guys have probably noticed, I like to play with a much more zoomed in camera, which doesn't always let me see like what players or enemies behind me are doing. So I'm like sometimes almost probably kill stealing stuff, but I'm not seeing the person behind me who's leveling a spell at the enemy. Let's get a quick bandage in before we charge anything else. Alright, 2 of them. Maybe we want to pull back just a little bit here. Might be a good idea. It pinged me for overpower there, but then I didn't seem to actually be able to overpower. That's happened before. I know there's a mechanical reason why, and it probably makes total sense, but I haven't been able to identify what it is yet that procs overpower, but then we don't get to use it. It's not rage cost, because it only costs 5 rage. I'm out of potions, and this is the first time, I think, in the playthrough that we haven't had any potions. Not a very safe feeling place to be, if I'm entirely honest. And we're out of inventory space. I would really, really like to get these last 2 fish that we need. Okay, again, I don't want to fight 3, so we're not going to rush in there. This is all stuff that I'm leaving on the ground that's going to drive me absolutely bonkers. What can I do about this? I have too much stuff that I don't need. That needs to be sold or just put in the bank. Clams, okay. Just tons of clams that we're leaving. Which possibly have pearls in them that we could be selling, so... Not the best situation to be in. I have been good up until this point about my inventory. I noticed in Dead Mines last night it started to get a little rough, where I was having to toss some things on the ground, and now here we are today, and it's in a really rough shape. And I'm pretty close to just going back to town and cutting our losses here. Coming back another time. Okay, yeah, I don't want these. Okay, one more sunfish and we could be done. Maybe this is our lucky flesh eater murloc. Alright, okay, well at least somebody chased that one down. Now we're gonna pull, are we pulling another one? Looks like it. One of these guys probably has a spotted fish on him, that's the good side. The bad side is it's becoming increasingly difficult to disengage from this point. Oh, and these guys can heal. That was some kind of heal, maybe he popped a potion. Okay, yep, I'm gonna just cringe my way through getting out of here because, our inventory is so bad. Oh, it's so bad, but the bright side is we're gonna turn in the fins and we're gonna turn in the scales, so that's gonna free up a couple of slots, and then we gotta figure out what we can do. I have a few soulbound items that should have been sold before we left town, that's the big problem. All this gear that's just sitting here in my bags. With the exception of this, which should probably go on the auction house. Yeah, that seems like a decent auction house item. And I think I need to start putting my stacks of linen on the auction house as well. Granted, we don't have a lot, and we're probably not going to get a lot more going forward, but I am going to put that stack up on the auction house and see if we can get rid of it. And if it doesn't sell, I'll either put it in the bank or vendor it.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Okay, apparently the priority here has to be to our inventory first because he wants to give us a boatload of items. This as well has to go on the auction house. I feel like we have 2 bows, but maybe that's not true. We'll sell the odd one out of the stack. Wait. Yeah, like we can't sell the murloc fins. Can't sell the murloc fins. I love having all my shirt options, but eventually I'm gonna have to pop some of these guys in the bank. And yeah, since we're not going to do cooking, I'm going to sell these recipes. They've been sitting in my inventory for a long time. Sorry to everybody who wanted to see cooking, but we will try to do it in a playthrough that maybe will be better suited for it. Potentially a future season. Elixirs of Wisdom, we can sell those. We don't need them. Pearl. I think that's basically it.
Farewell.
Hello. See you later.
Okay, that's level 21. That was
Light be with you.
pretty quick. We should probably equip this gun. and sell Daryl's hunting rifle. And we got some other stuff as well. You'll become well fed. We should keep this. Oh, we only have one of it. In that case, we should eat it. Alright, well, the only thing that we really have left to do here that we can do right now at this level is going to be the Blackrock Menace. And we need 9 more battle axes. Battle-worn axes. Some of these guys are lurking off of the road here, up the trail. And I don't know where the rest of them are, which means I don't really know where they're all camped out. I guess maybe we go further up the road here and just see if they're back that way somewhere. We could check out the quest, that would probably tell us. Let's see, they've traveled from the Burning Steeps and claimed Stonewatch Keep. From there they maraud the areas north of Lakeshire. Although the Blackrocks threaten us from the north, we received reports of more in the southeastern pocket of Red Ridge. Okay. Now, I kind of thought it was all kobolds back there. So maybe they mean further north of Red Ridge than we've been so far. I think I want to head up here and take a look. Just so we know what's going on, we haven't revealed anything up here on the map yet. It would be a good idea. It could just be a road that goes through, but thinking that maybe... yeah, here we go. Blackrock Renegades level 21. We have some bruiseweed over here. We are definitely going to take a little detour and look at that. Alright, here we go. Now we've got some orcs versus human action going on, and yeah, this is what it's all about, right? And of course, in true orc fashion, these guys are actually pretty tough. Are they gonna run? It would be uncharacteristic. Oh, he's running. I'm out. What about dying with honor and stuff? What about all that orc stuff, though? Why are you running away from combat? I like how this area differs from the rest of Red Ridge Mountains because it's kind of becoming part of the Burning Steppes. You don't see any trees here. The few that you do see are scorched or dead. And we're like betwixt two zones. And that's really cool. Yeah, about that. We're not going to take a Summoner and a Renegade at the same time when we're level 21. And they are at level or higher. That's not going to be a good idea. Render's Camp. Oh, Corporal Keyshawn. Okay, yeah. That might be a quest that we don't do. I remember it being pretty buggy when I've done it in the past, and that wasn't so close to a launch with everyone else trying to do it. Now the battle axes, I kind of assume that we're only going to be getting this from the Renegades. But I don't know if anything explicitly says that. This guy is level 23. I really don't want to fight a level 23. I really don't know if we're going to have a choice. I'm kind of thinking it would have been useful to be another level higher than we currently are. This doesn't seem like the right place either. These guys are level 24. Yeah, we can't be here. We have to figure something else out. It says that it's yellow, but maybe we can go for the ones in the southeast. I vaguely remember coming upon some orcs down there. Way over this way. Maybe we could do that. It'd be quite a run just to get down there, but... potentially better than trying to fight guys here that are going to kill us. If even like the slightest thing goes wrong or we pull two of them. Kind of looking up high thinking that maybe some of them might be hiding out above us, but I'm not seeing any. And you will get the occasional orc down here, like along the road. And then there's the group of 3 that kind of hangs out closer to town. But I don't know. I think that we wanna come over into this area. I'd really rather not have to fight any more of these guys because we fought literally a crap ton of them previously, but we're gonna have to clear some if we want to get through here safely. It's funny that now that we want to clear way through, there's nobody here killing these guys. When we desperately needed them for the quest, there were none up. They were just being completely farmed out by like 30 people, it seemed. Probably an exaggeration, but that's how it felt. Now we're not going to be able to get through here without fighting a ton of them. When I had been thinking, hey, that place was clear before, it'll probably be clear again. Then again, it is the middle of the day on a Monday, so that probably makes all the difference. Let's see if we can use these people as cover to just scoot through here. I might even try to jump down, swim across the lake, and come up over here. I don't think we need to go this way yet. We will eventually have quests that take us out there, but I don't think we're ready for that part of the zone yet, and I'm kind of worried that everything will be higher level. Oh, yes! Okay, we're in the right place, because here are the million murlocs. And we've seen these before. Luckily, this one is dead. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to avoid all of these guys. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, they have lined this with murlocs in such a way that they really don't want you taking a shortcut through here, do they? Let's see if we can kind of go the way we've come before and cut through over here. But yeah, they sure have lined the entire lake with just a ton of murlocs, an unusual amount. Not an amount that a person would ever really want to take on, right? Like, you would not go fight those murlocs for a quest unless you were in a group. And even then, there's better places to be if you want to fight murlocs, I think, than taking on 6 or 7 of them in a line. Now this way might be a little bit more challenging. What about over here? There we go. Up and over. Okay, we are gonna figure this out. There's a way. There we go. We didn't come so far to fail. Now that being said, we don't really know where we're at or where anything is around us. So now we need to figure out just where the orcs are at. I guess our best bet is just to head over here and see if we can get anything on the map to reveal. Or we can just keep going until we blatantly wander right into an orc. That works too. In fact, I like that one better. Well, now imagine how far he would have gotten if we had not hamstrung him. Probably be a good idea to pull him back just a little bit in case we miss a hamstring or it runs out or something like that could happen. I don't want to end up fighting 3 of them. And I'm going to move out of the way of this patrol. Let's come way over here and hope that he follows us for just a second that we need him to. Oh good, we are, let's get the bleed on him. Maybe he'll bleed out. Please bleed out. Oh god. He went the way we needed him to. We just got really lucky. And we need to bandage up. I need to get back to this Briarthorn. That's one of the things that we really need right now is Briarthorn, so... am I going to be able to do that? Maybe. I like that they don't mind leaving their overseers on the outskirts so we can just take them out one by one. And that they have no system of calling for help. Oh, hi there. That was really lucky that it was only one of them behind this tree and not like a bunch. Because I definitely did not see him at all. Yeah, I really don't know where we would be without Hamstring. We would be in so much trouble in so many different encounters. Now we just need a good stun that we can use on casters that doesn't have to do with having a shield equipped, and we would be all set. It's been a slow drop rate, but the area that we're in is enjoyable. The enemies are spaced out enough that it's been enjoyable to kind of run around and find them. We have to keep a little bit alert so it's not mindless. We have to avoid these patrols. We can't get too close to the camp. This has been a great little area, and it doesn't feel like many people come down here to fight these guys. At least, we've only seen the one other player. So yeah, highly would recommend checking this out when you do this quest. Let's pull him over here a little bit. Don't really like how close that patrol is getting. He had a lesser healing potion that he dropped. That's going to be really good for us. Until we can start making our own again. It's pushing my luck probably for just a little bit of earth root, but apparently we're okay. That was not the button I meant to push, but it was funny. It's funny, like, when I see a player lagging in the distance, I check my own connection. Like, I'm good, right? Yeah, I think I'm good. I think he's not good. Something is clearly not great over here with him just kind of running in place. I don't really want to interact with either of these enemies because I don't know how they're going to behave. Stuck in the weird stance that they're in. Probably don't even want to be this close. Okay, there we go. Nimbly avoided. And right into this respawn. So that works for me. We'll eat a little bit of fish and get topped off. We need 4 more. Again, not the best drop rate, but an enjoyable enough quest once we got into the right area here. I like when they throw the net early. When they throw the net and they're about to run, it kind of scares me. Now, with the hunter here, we could break this group up. That would be cool. That would require some kind of communication, verbal or otherwise. What is going on over here? Oh, good. This guy has also... Now, my fear here is that if I shoot one of these guys and pull threat... I mean, I'm going to pull all of them, right? Eventually, even if it takes them a while to come for us, I feel like I would get aggro on all of them. And we definitely don't want that. I don't suppose I can use my gun to break these guys up. I don't suppose I can do that. We could try to pull them all, put a bleed on one, and kind of drop the others and handle them that way. That doesn't always work out for me. But it is something we could do. I see some respawns back here on the hills, so let's circle back around and see if we can avoid this madness. I'm still not sure what's happening there exactly. Because even if he were lagging out, the enemies aren't even attacking him. So, it's a little bit weird. Yeah, this guy really kind of screwed this area up a little bit by existing. Because he keeps pulling these guys over here, which a couple of them would have been solo pulls that would have been good for us, and now they're just all spawning and going onto him, and they can't kill him because he's in some weird bugged out state of connected but disconnected. I've never really seen anything like it. But look, these guys are back up. Let's come back out here away from the crazy show. Alright, just run away and bleed out somewhere. Too bad we didn't get the deep wounds. They are being rather stingy with their axes, maybe because I'm fighting all the ones that have swords. Just gotta call it out. Is he gonna bleed out all the way? Almost. Yeah, there we go. It's a close one. Alright, yeah, still no axes off either of those sword-wielding orcs. This just gets weirder every time we check on it. Like, now they're not even lined up at him. But they keep trying to net him. What in the actual... Okay, let's come back here. Maybe our buddy over here at the ledge has respawned. Doesn't look like it. 3 more battle axes. You'd think it can't be that hard. We started off doing so well. The respawn rate was kicking out a little bit. Then that guy had to come along in DC in the weirdest spot in the world imaginable and has just broken half of the guys here. Yeah, we'll definitely take this guy. If he wants to wander away from the safety of his fellows, we'll murder him because he's an orc and we're humans. What other justification do we need? They're in our territory, right? It's an invasion, plain and simple, and we have to defend ourselves. Didn't get the hamstring off that time.